Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Okay, so today we continue our lesson with the fundamental theorem of calculus. Okay, so topik ni dia ada dua, iaitu mean value theorem of integrals and second fundamental theorem of calculus. So dia lebih kurang macam yang dalam differentiation tu, Rolle's theorem dengan apa lagi satu tu. Okay, so bahagian ni sepatutnya mudah je lah bagi korang. Okay, so sebab dia tak ada nak pening-pening fikir apa-apa, cuma masukkan dalam formula, lepas tu kira-kira. Okay, cuma dekat second fundamental theorem of calculus ni dia tak bagi. Okay, nanti kita tengoklah macam mana. Okay, so kalau macam yang differentiation tu kan dia dah ada bagi siap-siap, korang tinggal ganti macam tu je. Okay, so kita tengok dulu first mean value theorem for integrals. Okay, so if fx is continuous on AB, then there exists a number c in AB such that the integration a to b for fx dx is equal to fc times with b minus a. Okay, so ni formula dia. So ni mean value theorem kata macam ni. Okay, so kita tengok example dia macam mana. Okay, so example, the mean value theorem for integrals states that if fx is continuous on AB, then there exists a number c in AB such that is this one. Okay, so maksudnya dalam soalan dia akan bagi tahu benda mean value theorem ni. Okay. So question dia, find the value of c. Kita suruh cari nilai c tu. Okay, so tak tentulah, tengoklah apa yang dia suruh cari. Boleh jadi dia suruh cari nilai a, ataupun boleh jadi dia suruh cari nilai b. So biasanya dia suruh cari c lah. Okay, so find the value of c if fx equal to square root x plus 1 for the interval 0, 4. Okay, so interval 0, 4. So 0, 4 ni so means a dia 0 and b is 4. Okay, so substitute into this formula. Okay, so substitute masuk dalam ni. So the integration from 0 to 4 for fx, where fx is square root x plus 1. Okay, it is equal to fc. So fx dia sekarang kita ni fx. So meaning that if fc, so we substitute x with c. So fc, so kita akan ada square root c plus 1. Okay, so ni adalah fc. Okay, so ni fc. Okay, and then last one is b minus a. So b minus a, this one. So b is 4 and a is 0. So gantikan sahaja dulu. Okay. Selepas itu, after that, so kita calculate. So for the left side, we have the integration of this one. Okay, so integrate. Okay, so integrate kita dapat apa? Okay, so before integrate, so this one square root change into the power of 1 over 2. So kita ubah dulu. So integration of 0 to 4 x power of 1 over 2 plus 1 dx is equal to square root c plus 1, and 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay, so integration of this one is x 1 over 2 minus 1, minus 1 plus 1. Okay, so plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1. Okay, and plus integration of constant. Okay, so integration constant nombor dia akan jadi 1x. Okay, so 1x ni satu ni tak payahlah tulis. So just tulis x. Okay, so x ni adalah 1x. Okay, so dia punya limit dia from 0 until 4, limit of integration. So equal to, so this one you can expand. Nak expand ke tak nak pun tak apalah. Tak payah expand pun tak apa, sebab kita nak cari c. So nanti 4 ni kita pindah ke sebelah. Okay, so square root c plus 1 times with 4. Okay, so selesaikan yang sebelah kiri ni dulu. So we have x power of 3 over x power of 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus x. Okay, so limit dia from 0 until 4 equal to square root c plus 1 times with 4. Okay, lepas tu kira masukkan 4. Okay, so ni pun nak simplify, so 1. Okay, so 1 over 3 over 2. Okay, so 1 bahagi 3 per 2. So nanti dia akan jadi 2 per 3. So 2 over 3. So x power of 3 over 2. Okay. Okay, so kita fokus ni over yang besar. So maksudnya kita baca 1 bahagi 3 per 2. Okay. Nanti dia akan dapat 2 per 3. Plus x. 4, 0. Equal to square root c plus 1 multiply with 4. And then kita kira masukkan 4. Okay, so masukkan 4. So we have here okay, so we have here 2 times with 4 power of 3 over 2 over 3 plus 4 minus. Okay, so substitute 0. So we have 2 times with 0 power of 3 over 2 over 3 plus 0. Okay. So setiap kali gantikan ni letak bracket. Kalau macam ni x sahaja ni, tak ada darab apa-apa ni, tak payah letak pun tak apa. Nak letak boleh, tak payah pun tak apa. Okay. So kenapa kena letak? Sebab nak elakkan kecuaian benda-benda macam negatif. Kalau ada negatif nanti kuasa dia jadi macam mana semua. Okay, so it is equal to square root of c plus 1 times with 4. Okay, so this one 2 times 4 power of 3 over 2. Okay, so kita akan dapat 28, 8, 2, 16, 16 over 3. Okay, so 16 over 3 plus 4. And then minus this one is 0 lah ni. So 0 times this one 0 plus 0. So 0. Tak adalah, tak payah tulis. Equal to square root c plus 1 times with 4. Okay, so selesaikan ni. So 16 over 3 plus 4. 43. Korang tekan calculator je lah kan. Okay, 12. So 16 plus 12 is 28. Okay, so 28 over 3 is equal to square root c plus 1 times with 4. And then for this one, bring to the left. Sini darab, pindah sebelah jadi bahagi. So bila jadi bahagi, 28 divide by 4. So 28 over 12. Okay, dah pun 6, 28, 14 over 6, 7 over 3. Okay, so 7 over 3. Okay, so 7 over 3. So 7 over 3 equal to square root c plus 1. Okay, lepas tu pindahkan tambah 1. So 7 over 3 minus 1 is equal to square root c. So 4 over 3 is equal to square root c. Okay. Lepas tu pindah square root, pindah sebelah jadi kuasa 2. So c we have 4 over 3 power of 2 which is 16 over 9. So 16 over 9 is 1 point something lah. So this one element in 0, 4. Okay, so 16 bahagi 9 ni 1 point something. Saya tak ingat lah. So 1 point berapa. Okay, so korang try calculator tengok. Dia ada tak dalam 0,4. Okay. So, antara 0 sampai 4. Okay, so dia dalam ni. Okay. So sebab 1 point something, dia lepas daripada 0 dan kurang daripada 4. So dia dekat dalam ni. Okay. So inilah jawapan dia. So dapatlah C dia 16 over 9. Okay, so another example. Okay, so next example. Yes, so ni yang ni dah bagi dah. The mean value theorem of our integral states that if fx blah 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 blah, then there exists a number c in a b such that this one. Okay, so find the values of c for the function fx equal to 1 over square root x on the interval to 4. Okay, so first masukkan dalam formula dia. So which one A and which one is B. Okay, so this one is A and this one is B. So fx is 1 over square root x. Okay, so sebab kita nak integrate nanti, kita ubah siap-siap pun tak apa. Okay, so it is equal to x power of negative 1 over 2. Okay. Ada yang tak nampak saya, tak nampak macam mana jadi macam tu, saya tulis elok-elok lah. Okay, so f(x) is equal to 1 over x of 1 over 2. Okay. Okay, so this one also is equal to x power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, so untuk yang belah integration ni kita masukkan yang ni lah. Nanti yang FC ni kita ambil yang ni pun tak apa. Okay. So integration A is 2, B is 4. So fx is x power of negative 1 over 2 dx. It is equal to fc. So fc 1 over square root c. Multiply with b minus a. So b minus a is 4 minus 2. Okay. Lepas tu kira. So kita kira yang belah kiri ni dulu. So the left side integration of x power of negative 1 over 2. So we have x negative 1 over 2 plus 1 over negative 1 over 2 plus 1. Okay. So the limit integration from 2 until 4. So it is equal to 1 over square root c 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay. And then, so kira dulu yang ni. So negative 1 over 2 plus 1. So we have x power of 1. So over 1 over 2. So it is equal to 2 over square root c. Okay, so this one 1 over 1 over 2. 1. Okay, so depan ni 1. Okay, so kalau tak ada apa-apa ni 1. So 1 bahagi 1 per 2. Okay, so awak akan dapat 2 over 1. Okay, so 2x power of 1 over 2 over 1. It is equal to 2 over square root c. Okay. Okay, lepas tu permudahkan. Ni over 1 ni tak payah tulis lah. So you... Okay, saya tertinggal. Patut macam pelik. 2 dengan 4 ni. Okay, so this one the limit of integration from 2 until 4. Okay, so this one also from 2 until 4. Ya, lepas tu sebelah kiri ni masukkan 2 dengan 4 tu. So we have here 2 4 power of 1 over 2 minus with 2 power of 1 over 2. So equal to 2 over square root c. Okay, so kira yang over 1 ni tak payah tulis pun tak apa sebab dia per 1. So per 1 ni apa-apa per 1 dia dapat benda yang sama lah. Contoh 2 per 1. So dapat 2. Okay, so tak payahlah nak tulis per 1 tu. Okay. So 2 times with 4 power of 1 over 2. So 4 power of 1 over 2 is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. Minus, so this one is 2 square root of 2. Okay. So is equal to 2 over square root c. Okay, so lepas tu after that calculate this one. So you will obtain 1.171. Okay, so 1. Okay, so dapat perpuluhan panjang-panjang tu. So ambil lah 4 or 5 decimal places. Okay, so for safety take it 5 lah, ambil 5 pun okey. Tapi nak ambil 4 pun tak ada masalah. Okay. So 1.7157. Okay, so kalau ambil 4 titik perpuluhan 1, 2, 3, 4. So sebelah ni 7. So 7 which is 5 or greater than 5. Okay, so greater than 5 lah. So greater than 5. Okay, so this one kalau bundakan kepada 4 titik perpuluhan. So you need to plus 1 here. So become 1.1716. Okay. So sebab ni ada yang tak bundakan, dia pergi ambil 1715 je. Okay, so tu salah. Okay. And then it is equal to 2 over square root c. Okay, and then this one bring to the left. So you will have 1.17157 square root C equal to 2. Okay. Lepas tu kira, cari C. Okay, so pindah yang ni dulu pergi ke sebelah. So square root C. Okay, so square root C it is equal to 2 over 1.17157. Okay, so we have here equal to 1.70711. Okay, so 11. Okay, and then C it is equal to 1.70711 power of 2. So 1.70711 power of 2. Okay, so you have the answer which is equal to 2.914. Okay, so jawapan last nak ambil 3 titik perpuluhan pun tak apa. Okay. Okay. So next we go to the second fundamental theorem of calculus. Okay, so let fx be continuous on AB. Okay, so if f, capital Fx, this one is the integration of ft from a to gx dt. So then the derivative of this one. Okay, so the derivative of capital this f, this one. So it is equal to differentiation of integration of ft respect to t. So integration of dx, differentiation of respect with x. Okay, so the differentiation of integration ft dt with respect to x. Okay, so you can obtain it by using f. Okay, so inside t, this one substitute with gx multiply with g prime x. Okay. Okay. So saya terangkan lagi sekali. So sekiranya f besar x ni adalah integration ft respect to t from a until gx. So then the derivative of capital F, this one. Okay, so pembezaan f yang besar ni adalah pembezaan integration ni respect to x. Okay, yang mana kita boleh cari dengan hanya menggantikan t ni dengan gx and then multiply with differentiation of gx. Okay, so kenapa macam ni? Okay, so kalau daripada konsep integration, so integration of this one, you will have f gx minus f a. Okay, so maksudnya capital F x tu adalah f gx tolakkan dengan f a. Okay, so if you differentiate all of this one, f prime x, so differentiate yang ni. Okay, so integration f kecil ni jadi f besar. So bila kita differentiate balik, dia akan dapat yang asal. Okay, so akan jadi f gx. Okay, so sebab dalam dia ada gx, so kita kena darabkan integration of differentiation of gx, and then differentiation of constant, kita akan dapat kosong. Okay, contoh mudah. Contoh. Okay, so katakanlah kat sini lah. So f x is equal to integration a until t power of, bukan t, x power of 2, x power of 2 t dt. Okay, so kalau korang integrate yang ni, so ni 9. Okay, so if you integrate t respect to t, you will have t power of 2 over 2 plus, tak ada plus. Okay, so from 9 until x square, and then if you substitute x square, so you will have here x square power of 2 over 2 minus 9 square over 2. So yang belakang ni constant. So bila korang differentiatekan balik, So you will obtain this one. So 2 bawa pergi depan, x power of 2. So kuasa 2 dah tinggal 1. And then darabkan differentiate yang dalam ni pula. X power of 2 is 2x. And then differentiate constant jadi kosong. Okay. Daripada second fundamental theorem of calculus ni, so ni 2x power of 2. Okay, so kalau bandingkan dengan ni, gx dia x power of 2. So ni nampak x power of 2 kat dalam ni. So 2 dengan 2 ni cancel nanti. Okay. Dan yang belakang ni 2x ni adalah g prime. Okay. So g prime yang belakang tu, iaitu pembezaan x kuasa 2. Okay. So kalau yang tak nak faham apa yang saya terangkan ni pun tak apalah. So just ikut ni. To find f prime x for this one, just substitute t with gx and then multiply with g prime x. Okay. So we go to the example. So kita tengok pada example. So given that f(x) equal to integration from 0 until square root x t ln t square dt, and then use the second fundamental theorem of calculus to find f prime x. Okay, so from the second fundamental theorem of calculus, f prime x we can obtain by using f gx times with g prime x. Okay, so kalau pada integration yang atas ni, ft dia, so ft dia kita ambil yang ni, so which is t ln t power of 2. Okay, and then gx is equal to square root x. Okay, so that f gx, okay, so f gx, so meaning that t we substitute with gx. So you will obtain here t substitute with gx, which is gx ln gx power of 2. Okay. Okay, so gx just now is square root of x. So we have here square root of x ln square root of x power of 2. Okay. Gantikan balik gx tu adalah square root x. Okay. So now we have f gx. So kita dah ada f gx. So f gx kita dah ada, which is square root x ln, okay, so square root x power of 2. So square root and square cancel, so we have ln x. Okay. So f gx kita dah ada. Okay, so ni kat sini kita perlukan f gx, kita dah ada. So next we need g prime x. So gx is square root x. Okay, so gx is square root x, which is gx is equal to x power of 1 over 2. So g prime x, it is equal to 1 over 2 x power of 1 over 2 minus 1 is negative 1 over 2. So therefore we have g prime x, which is equal to 1 over 2 square root x. Okay. So ni turun bawah, kuasa negatif turun bawah, so jadi kat bawah lah square root x. Square root ni sebab kuasa 1 per 2. Okay, so square root x, 1 over 2 square root x. So therefore f capital F prime x, so it is equal to f gx, which is square root x ln x, and then multiply with g prime x. So g prime x, which is this one, 1 over 2 square root x. Okay. Okay, so it is equal to, so sini darab. So maksudnya yang ni semua ni kita boleh darabkan dengan 1. So square root x ln x over 2 square root x. Okay, so square root x over square root x we can cancel out. So the only left, the answer is ln x over 2. Okay, so inilah jawapan untuk A. Okay, so to A. So we have f prime, capital F prime x, which is equal to ln x over 2. So for the B, so B we need f prime 1. Okay, so B. So tadi kita ada f capital F prime x, which is equal to ln x over 2. So f prime 1 it is equal to ln 1 over 2. So the answer is 0. Okay, so ln 1 the answer is 0. So 0 divided by 2 is 0. Okay. Okay, so untuk paham lagi, so next example. Okay, so given fx equal to square root integration from 0 until square root x t over t square minus 1 dt. So use the second fundamental theorems of calculus to find f prime x. Okay, so for the second fundamental theorem of calculus, f prime x can be obtained by using f g x times with g prime x. Okay, so mana fx tu kita ambil daripada sini lah. Okay, so from this integration kita ambil yang ni sebagai ft lah. Okay, so bukan fx lah, ft sebab dia function t. Okay, so ft it is equal to t over t square minus 1. And then gx, so gx is equal to square root x. Okay, okay, so gx ni sama macam yang soalan yang tadi, so saya tak nak ulang semula. So we have g prime x just now, dah buat tadi dekat atas, which is equal to 1 over 2 square root x. Okay, so kira balik macam mana nak dapatkan ni. Okay, so dalam exam jangan buat macam ni. Ni sebab contoh dah kira kat atas, saya ambil je lah. So dalam exam nanti buat jalan kira dia. Okay, okay, and then g prime x dah ada tadi. Okay, and then f gx, sebab untuk cari f prime x kita kena ada f gx. So we have ft equal to t over t square minus 1. Okay, so f gx it is equal to gx over gx power of 2 minus 1. And then substitute gx is square root x over square root x power of 2 minus 1. So we have square root x over x minus 1. Okay, so square root and square cancel. So we have this one f gx. So dah ada f gx, cari f prime x, capital F prime x. So capital F prime x, so we have f gx, which is square root x over x minus 1 times with g prime x. So g prime x is 1 over 2 square root x. Okay, so here multiply. So multiplication, we have square root x on numerator, and here denominator, tengah-tengah dia darab, so we can cancel out. So we have the answer, which is equal to 1 over x minus 1 multiply with 1 over 2. Okay, so tulis semula elok-elok. So we have 1 over 2 x minus 1. Okay, so 1 over 2 multiply with x minus 1. So yang bawah darabkan dengan yang bawah, yang atas darabkan dengan yang atas. So dapatlah yang ni. And then next question B. So this one for A. So for the B, we need to find f capital F prime 3. Okay, so this x substitute with 3. So we have 1 over 2 3 minus 1. Okay, so which is the answer is 1/2 multiplied with 2. So which is equal to 1/4. Okay. Okay, so another example. Okay. Okay, so sebelum tu korang kena ni sama macam yang tadi ni. Okay, so next. Okay, so sebelum tu dalam ni korang kena detect yang mana GX, yang mana FT. So GX yang atas ni. So this one is GX. This one is FT. Okay. So ni lah FT. And this one is GX. Okay. Sebab apa? Sebab dalam capital F prime X ni, so we need F G X multiply with G prime X. So maksudnya kita kena cari function F. Kita perlukan function F dengan function G. So function F yang ni, tapi sebab dia dalam bentuk T, in term of T, so we have F T. And this one is GX. Okay. So FT we have T minus 4 power of 3. Okay. So then FGX we have GX minus 4 power of 3. So GX is X square. So we have X square minus 4 power of 3. Okay. And then GX is equal to X square. And then we find G prime X. Sebab kita perlukan G prime X. FGX kita dah ada, dah dapat dah. Next we need G prime X. So GX is X square. So G prime X is 2X. Okay. So then bila kita dah ada FGX and G prime X, so you can compute F prime X, capital F prime X. So which is X power of 2 minus 4 power of 3 times with 2X. Okay, so dapatlah yang ni. So nak simplify ke tak? Tak payahlah. Okay, sebab ni kuasa 3, kita nak kembangkan nanti akan jadi panjang. So ni 2X. 2X ni biar je lah. So letak dekat depan. 2X X power of 2 minus 4 power of 3. And then next question B, we need to find capital F prime 3. So which is equal to 2 times by 3. And then 3 power of 2 minus 4 power of 3. Okay, so 2 power of 3 is 6. 3 power of 2 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5 power of 3. So kira berapa jawapan dia? Okay, hilang pula tadi kita ada F prime. So capital F prime T tadi kita dah kira, which is equal to 2 times 3, which is 6. And then 5 power of 3. So berapa jawapan dia? Okay. Okay, so the answer is 750. Okay. Okay, so topik ni sepatutnya mudah lah bagi korang, sebab just masukkan formula dia je. Okay. So cuma untuk second fundamental theorem ni korang kena ingat lah formula untuk F prime X ni macam mana. Okay. And then you need to remember which one is FT and which one is GX. Pattern soalan dia macam ni sahaja. Okay, so for your exercise, okay, you can do it tutorial 22 and tutorial 23. So korang practice buat soalan tutorial 22 dan 23. Okay, so practice buat soalan tu. Saya tahu ada yang tak. Okay. So saya tak suruh hantar, dia tak buat. Kalau saya suruh hantar, dia akan tanya kawan dia. Okay. Soalan ni macam mana nak buat, ataupun dia copy paste kawan dia punya. Okay, lepas tu dia hantar. Sebabnya macam mana saya boleh detect? Sebabnya tutorial saya tanda hari tu ramai. Ramai lah, masing-masing semua betul. Okey. So bila test tak okey. Okay. So tolong buat tutorial 2, tutorial 22 dan 23 tu. Okay, so practice. Kalau tak faham tanya PM je. Okay, so jangan malu-malu, jangan segan. Okay, tanya PM. Okay. Okay, so setakat itu untuk kelas kita. Jumpa lagi akan datang. Sekian, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.